I'm Lauren and welcome back to my channel. This is Light and Lavender, where we talk about all things books and my own writing journey. We are currently in the middle of Vlogmas. Today's video is slightly unplanned because I decided the video for today was a bit rubbish. I didn't like the idea that I had. So this is the last minute one and I hope you enjoy it. I have hauled 14 books in some capacity or other since the last haul video. This is just physical books. I don't want to go through the books on my Kindle because I'm actually terrified at how many books I might have picked up since the last video. So this is going to be my winter haul video. Some of these were gifts to me from friends, so I will go through and say which they are, which ones I bought. I'm also going to do these in order of when I've got them. I think I've done them in the right order, but I might have mixed up a couple, so let's get to it. The first book I've got is the Book of Dust Volume 2, which is The Secret Commonwealth by Philip Pullman. I got this a couple of months ago. I read the first book last year, maybe 2 years. I read the first book of Dust, La Belle Sauvage, 2 years ago, and I was so excited for this one to be brought out, and I waited until I got the paperback version. I'm slightly annoyed because this one isn't as tall as the first one, so it doesn't actually fit, although I do love the cover design. This deals with Lyra at Oxford College. So the first book dealt with Lyra as a baby and being brought there for sanctuary, and this one I think she's a few years older. It doesn't actually say how old she is on the back of this, but it says that she's studying, so I'm guessing she's probably at least 5, maybe older. I can't wait to get around to this, although I'm not sure why I've not picked it up yet. The second book that I bought was Girl, Woman, Other by Bernardine Evaristo. That's how you pronounce it. I picked this up on the back of a lot of recommendations. I've seen a lot of people read it. I think this follows 12 different women over the course of their life, or just like a day or something. I thought it'd be quite an interesting read, and I don't know, it just seemed like I'd seen so many good reviews about it, and it was in Tesco for £4, so I picked it up. The next 2 books I got came as a joint pack, so I'm going to do those together, and that is The Life-Changing Magic of Not Giving an F and Get Your Sh Together by Sarah Knight. These are self-help books that have been around, I think, for a couple of years now. I remember when this one came out and I really wanted to pick it up. I think that was about 3 years ago, but I didn't. I don't know why I didn't pick it up, but now I've got both of them and I'm so excited. I don't read a lot of sort of like self-help stuff, so I'm kind of excited to see how I take this and how much I like it. These books might actually become some of the few annotated books in my collection. At the same time as buying the other 2, I also bought Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng. I have seen so many people on BookTube rave about this, and maybe because of that I bought it. I definitely fell into the hype. I've not read this yet, but I am looking forward to it. This book follows a woman called Mia Warren who's just moved into the area and the suburb, and one of the other parents' mums in this community thinks that her lifestyle, her family is suspicious, so starts digging into her past, and I think it uncovers potentially quite a lot of hidden secrets. I'm not really sure on the full premise of this, but I am looking forward to reading it. It seems pretty decent. I've never read anything by Celeste before, so I am looking forward to seeing what this one actually throws up. At the same time as that, I bought The Power of Privilege, How White People Can Challenge Racism by June Sarpong. This is like a tiny little book. I don't know how many pages there are. So there's about 110 pages of like actual information in here which can be used. As with quite a few people, I have been trying to do as much anti-racism learning, behaviour changing as I can. So when I saw this and it was on a 2 for £8 deal in Tesco, I picked this up along with Little Fires Everywhere so that I'd got both of them. I kind of want to pick like 10 books up that day, but I'm glad that I picked these 2 up. I do need to get around to this still, but there's so many books to read and not enough time to read them all. The next book I picked up was Hogfather by Terry Pratchett. I absolutely love this story. I saw someone mention it on a forum on Facebook. I say a forum, a comment thread on Facebook, and it just made me really want to read it again. I absolutely love the character of Death. I love this book in general. The way that the belief system is worked throughout this entire story is wonderful. I'm pretty sure his daughter takes over as Death, because I'm pretty sure this is the book where she's in an alleyway somewhere and someone goes, "Do you sense that?" It's like, "No, what is it?" "I don't know. I think it might be called a Susan." And I just love it. It's one of those lines that has stuck with me forever, and I can't wait to get back into reading this. I am reading this month at some point. I've not started it yet, which is a little worrying because it's like 430 pages and I've not done it yet. But I am looking forward to picking it up when I do actually get the chance to pick it up. The next book I bought is quite a recent purchase. I got The Castle of Tangled Magic by Sophie Anderson. I have never read anything by this author, but I kind of wanted to read more middle grade and like younger kids books. I don't know why, I feel like some of the magic in these stories are wonderful. I used to love reading Jacqueline Wilson books to my sister, but she's 17 now, so I can't do that. So I wanted to pick this one up. It seemed really interesting. So it's about a 13-year-old who steps through a magical doorway into a magical land and is transported to this castle. It turns out that Olia is destined to save the land and is against this evil wizard who's holding all the power and keeping everything to himself. So I'm kind of looking forward to picking this up and reading it. There's also quite a few illustrations within this book. Oh, I'm gonna break the spine doing that. And I think that they're really cute. I honestly, it just seems like such a great book and I can't wait to get my teeth into it. The next book, which I picked up at the same time as The Castle of Tangled Magic, is The Cursed Unicorn by Alice Hemming. This is also my TBR for December. Tesco do wonderful book deals, so these were both on a 2 for £7 offer, which is amazing. And this is about a girl who asks the witch for help. The witch offers, but the girl refuses the terms, so she gets turned into a unicorn, and now she becomes this myth and legend. I love unicorns, which is weird because like it's not something I've really thought about, but I've always loved the mythology around unicorns and the idea behind them. So I'm kind of excited and intrigued to see how this story plays out, like how the myth and the legend surrounds this girl, and if there's a way to break the curse. There probably is. It's a middle grade book, so I'm expecting some sort of true love will break the curse sort of thing. Either that or she's gonna die. I kind of hope that she finds a way to break the curse without like true love or something, because I think that'd be really different for a middle grade book. But I'm so excited to get around to this. I think this might be like a sort of end of December read that I get to, because it is quite quick. There's less than 400 pages in here, I think about 360, maybe 370. It shouldn't take too long to get through, and it just seems so great. Now we're on to the books that were given to me by friends. The first of these is The Doors of Eden by Adrian Tchaikovsky. So Ness over at Wonder Ness was wanting to get rid of this book, so I offered to pay for the postage to take this off her hands because it looks like something that I would really, really enjoy. I do love science fiction. I love sort of like parallel universes. I think there's sort of like a mystery element to this as well. Yeah, it looks like there's a sort of mystery element to this, and I'm kind of excited to get around to it, but it is a chunky book. So I have no idea when I'm actually going to be able to read it. It may end up in my January TBR, but who knows, it depends on how many books I can get through in December. If I think I can get through this may become a December read. The next book I got was The Poppy War by R.F. Kong. This is also from Ness over at Wonder Ness. She got me this for my birthday. I'm so excited. I've had this on my Amazon wishlist since May. I first saw people raving about this back in May and I was like, I really need to get this book. And I can't believe it's been 7 months and I've only got it because it's a birthday present. I am absolutely ecstatic to try and read this book. I think there's like Mulan parallels a little bit at the start potentially. I know it deals with Chinese history and mythology with like a modern warfare setting or something like that. But I've heard so many good things about this book and I just can't wait to get around to it. The next book I got was Tinsel by Sibel Pounder. This was from Rebecca over at Rebecca Reads. This was also a birthday present. I saw this in my local Tesco maybe about 4 weeks ago and I was going to buy it and then I decided not to buy it, and then Rebecca's bought it for me and I was so excited to read it. So this has gone into my December TBR because I loved the idea behind it. The main premise of this is that Santa Claus is actually a woman and we've got the entire story wrong, and I just loved the idea behind it. It sounded absolutely amazing. It sounded just, I don't even know what, I loved the idea and the concept behind it, that it was girls who invented Christmas and we've got the story wrong, so I can't wait to actually pick this up. Which I feel like I've said for all of these books, but I am actually really excited to get around to them. I don't buy books that I'm not excited for, although the fact that these sort of books have also appeared from friends is just, there's no words to describe it, to be honest. The end pages are absolutely beautiful in this book. This is a hardcover but without like a dust jacket, so I think this will actually be sturdier than some of my books that I've already got. The next book I've got is Ninth House by Lee Bardugo. This is again from Rebecca because she is an angel of a person and you should all go check her out because she's just so cute. From what I know of this, it's a dark academia book, and I'd been umming and ahhing around this book for a while, and then I think it was Katie at Katie Reads, I can't remember her YouTube channel, but I'll leave a link down below. She gave a really good description of this book and it actually made me really interested and intrigued in reading it. I can't really remember much of it. I believe there's a murder mystery or some sort of element like that included within it, but I don't really know. But it's not something that I usually read, but Katie sold it to me. Honestly, the way she spoke about this book just made me go, yeah, I need to buy it. I need to buy it now. And I'm so glad and thankful to Rebecca for picking this up for me. The next book I got is Into the Crooked Place by Alexandra Christo. This is also from Rebecca and it turned up today. I was like, have I ordered a book by accident? I got an Amazon parcel and I was like, this definitely feels like a book, but I have absolutely no idea what this book is or what it is, or have I bought it by accident, because I have done that. I've bought Kindle books by accident before on my wish list. So I've tried to remove all the Kindle books from my wish list just so I can't do that again. But I have no idea that this was turning up, and the note I got from Rebecca is so cute. So the note she sent me was, "Hi Lauren, surprise! Just a little something for Christmas to say thank you so much for your support this year and becoming a friend of mine. So pleased we've been talking more," and then a little love heart. So thank you so much, Rebecca. I'm so excited to read this. I recently read To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christo, and then after that I was like, I need to read all the books. So I'm really excited to get to this one. I think this is going to be a January read, just from the sheer amount of books I've got, but I'm so excited to get to this, and I hope that it's as good as To Kill a Kingdom, because I don't really know what it's about. I literally just went, I love To Kill a Kingdom, I need to read all the books. So I'm kind of looking forward to being able to get my teeth into it. So those are all the books that I've received recently, either from my own purchasing or from what my wonderful, wonderful friends have purchased for me. I am beyond grateful for so many people. I'm beyond grateful to both Ness and Rebecca for getting me those books for my birthday, and also as like an early Christmas present. I did not realise that was coming at all, and I know everyone loves a good haul video, so I thought why not just do all the books that I've received. Maybe if I'm brave enough one day I'll go through all the Kindle books that I bought in 2020, but I am a little worried because there are thousands. Maybe not quite thousands, but I believe I've had at least 2 pages of Kindle books, which is about 20 books, and that's probably only from like April. And I've not read most of them. It might even be more. I dread to think. I don't want to count them because there's so many books, but I don't know if I'll ever read all my books. So I hope you like this really spur of the moment, last minute video, and that some of these books have given you an idea of what you could pick up next. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a like, and also don't forget to subscribe. There's a new video out every single day in December. I haven't run out of ideas. I've just placed things strategically so that it's not too much of one type of video. So please bear with me. The videos will be out every single day, and today's was just more, I changed my mind on what I wanted, but I didn't want to pull anything forward. I hope you're all well and you're all staying safe, and until next time, bye guys!